Long ago, I was banished from my clan. I'm an outcast of them and nobody and no one. But I will return, a much stronger hero, and a much faster hero, better for my people. All thanks to Monster Energy. Monster Energy. Contain the beast in you. Coming this fall, a Monster Energy exclusive. Hello, people who somehow found my YouTube channel through the mighty algorithm. For those who did find me through the algorithm and through some weird fantasy science nonsense hocus pocus, make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoy this content and enjoy this video I'm making today. Because, you know, I kind of have to say shit like that to grow this channel properly. This is Alan Woke, and I hate ads. Most people do, I think, whether it be from TV to Spotify or YouTube. We all hate having products or anything upcoming being shoved down our throats like the biggest, girthiest, meatiest fucking. Now, I'm not talking about the parade of game trailers you see leading up to the event of a game being released. I remember when Ghost of Tsushima came out, and I couldn't go through any kind of YouTube video or look for any video without seeing an advertisement for Ghost of Tsushima. Granted, that's an amazing game. Highly recommend it. Fucking love that game to pieces. Looking forward to the multiplayer coming out later this fall. Not an advertisement for Ghost of Tsushima. That'd be crazy. But no, I'm talking about the video games that contain product placements or, more recently, in-game advertisements. I won't be discussing movie product placements, for that's a thing on its own. I mean, I can go in for a while about the nightmare of a product placement movie called Captain America Civil War, where we got this 20-minute advert car chase brought to you by Audi. Audi. It's a car with wheels. Yeah. So, moving on. So we have games that are intended to be advertisements for whatever product. Games like Pepsi Man, Cool Spot for, well, 7-Up, and that weird-ass series that doesn't seem like it ever existed or was ever real, but for a select few people, the Burger King games. If you remember those, it was a really weird time for gaming, I think. But speaking on Burger King, they have their own mess of a problem right now in the gaming industry that I'll touch on a little bit later in this video. But then we have games that have real-life products in-game. Some games do this so well that it comes off sort of immersive, sort of seamless, like it's an immersion tactic. Almost. Sort of like a, oh cool, look, they have this product that I use in real life. I use that product. He's using that product. This product is a product that I use. Product. Brought to you by Product.
It's a product.
I don't know, but we've all felt this sense of immersion in a game when we saw a product that we know of, that we bought before. And it's kind of like, oh wow, this is very real world like. But I think these tactics have definitely progressed into a full-on, look at our product while you play. Racing games are a prime example of this. You have definitely seen it in a lot of racing games like Need for Speed or Burnout, where you, the player, are just driving this pre-made course at 170,000 miles per hour, and on the track, you see billboards. These billboards often have these real-life ads on them, like Best Buy or Pepsi or whatever the fuck, Monster Energy. Or in Burnout's case, 1,000 Barack Obama campaign ads, if you remember that whole debacle. It was fucking weird and just weird. Like, way to capture the younger demographic, I guess. But still, this comes off so seamless in a way that, because when you're driving down the highway in real life, you see a bunch of ads, you see a bunch of billboards on the highway. It's a regular thing you see, so it adds a little bit of immersion into the universe of racing games. I mean, yeah, sure, it's obvious product placement, but it's very seamless product placement because you're already used to it in your regular day life. So a bigger and more in-your-face culprit being Kojima. Kojima is most well known for his Metal Gear Solid series and more recently Death Stranding, both of which have a fuck ton of ads in them and product placement. In Metal Gear Solid particularly, you have just Mountain Dew, Axe body spray, and Doritos just so shoved in your face so hard that it breaks your nose almost. This form of ad in a game is often common, something that is meant to come off as immersive, but has a tendency to lean more on the
Look at our product side.
And it just becomes more blatant when that happens. Because Doritos and Mountain Dew in Metal Gear Solid were actual in-game items for you to use to boost your performance in the game. So it's a line I feel like with Metal Gear Solid. And it's just weird at that time period of the early 2000s. It seems like every company was pushing Mountain Dew and Doritos and Axe body spray because they were typical gamer products. It was a really weird time in gaming where you just see fucking Halo and Mountain Dew as a couple, as a ship. What do you call that? Halo Dew? Mount Halo? But it seems though that Kojima just cannot help himself with this kind of product placement in his games. Even in Death Stranding, we had very weird product placements. In the first part of the game, you're getting to know Norman Reedus' character a little bit. I didn't play the game. Don't get all uppity on me on the context of what I'm speaking of. But in the first part of the game, Norman Reedus had to drink a Monster Energy. He had to. It was part of the game. It's how you progress in the level, apparently. You have to go over to this plethora of Monster Energy cans and drink out of it to further your progress. Which just seems kind of shitty, that they're making you use a product in the game that you know is a product being advertised. It's a little half-assed, if I could say so. But even more well-known somber companies like Square Enix, more known for Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, and recently 2020's Avengers, is well known for doing this also. In Final Fantasy 15, we see these Nissan Cup noodles advertised to us just about everywhere you go in a city or anytime you're driving down the road. Those long roads. But the product placement wasn't so bad that it ruined the game. No, the lackluster story in that Chapter 13 area ruined the game. I'm kidding. The game was actually really fun. The game was actually really fun, really enjoyable. I could recommend it now because they fixed Chapter 13. That fucking horrible mission. But now with their more recent evil, the Avengers. Now I haven't played this game and I don't really intend on playing this game either just because the reviews for it are not great. The gameplay reviews from everybody that I heard of, a lot of reputable sources that I go to for gaming news and gaming inquiries, have all said the gameplay just sucks. The gameplay sucks. The story, phenomenal, which is cool. I can watch cutscenes on it on YouTube, a whole compilation of cutscenes, and it'd just be fine. But I hear the gameplay is very lackluster, is very repetitive, and very boring. But more importantly, and more attuned to this video, there's some blatant advertisement in this game. Verizon Wireless and Virgin Mobile have teamed up with Square Enix to get the player skins for their Avenger heroes. And the skins are sad. They're just sad. They're sad-looking skins. They're sad boys. Those boys are sad. If you saw those skins next to a happier skin, you would definitely call those skins sad. Because they're just bland red suits. They're just suits that are red. I mean, yes, they were free, but you know, it doesn't sound as bad saying it out loud, honestly, thinking about it more. It's just still advertisement in a game. That's all I was trying to get at. It doesn't make the game any less shitty or any better. And it's not like you paid for the experience, but you kind of pay for it if you are a customer of Verizon Wireless and Virgin Mobile. I guess that makes you pay for it, but even so, it's harmless DLC, harmless skin. And it's not like there's even a Verizon logo anywhere on this suit. It's just a bland red and white suit. It's just weird. Just weird product placement. Weird team up. Still annoying and worth mentioning though. Now we come to the Mac Daddy go fuck yourself company to ever exist. Telltale. No, I'm kidding. It's EA. fucking A. The absolute heavyweight juggernaut that we can never seem to get rid of. I could seriously make a whole video on why EA is the worst company to ever exist in the entirety of gaming industry, and probably most companies. Instead, I'm going to play scrolling text that is going to move so fast, you might have to pause to look at what I'm saying. Oh gee, wow, that list was too real. Especially that thing about Dead Space. I'll never forgive EA for what happened to the Dead Space series. Although Dead Space 3 was fun and enjoyable, you still crushed the studio in several studios and ruined the chances of a young boy with a beard and awkwardly thick, fucking girthy personality. You ruined the chance of that person ever experiencing another game with the company, so you're kind of a piece of shit for doing that in my eyes already. I feel like every time EA takes a step forward, they take 500 steps back and take a shit in that one spot and then bag that shit up and then bring that shit to a new spot. That's how I feel about EA. I feel like it's what they do. They just never learn from their mistakes, or they learn for their mistakes in the moment, which I'll get into that a little bit too. Battlefront 2 is a prime example for a shit-stepping company like EA. EA loads this game with microtransactions and loot boxes, which as we know was a whole fucking thing at the game's release. So EA does this, loads the game with microtransactions and loot boxes. Fans outcry for their removal. EA removes microtransactions and loot boxes. Fans happy. EA brings it back, but this time it's better and less essential and less prominent in the gameplay. Fans just shrug it off because fuck it, we want to play a goddamn Star Wars game. We can't just boycott Star Wars forever because it's a fucking Star Wars game. And we love Star Wars.
Anger is not the way of the jet. You okay? I hope you got.
But this video, like I said, isn't about the soul-sucking succubus we call entertainment arts. No. No, it's about their more recent self-suckfest. EA presents UFC 4. Remember when EA didn't dick down the once amazing and immersive fighting sports game UFC 2000 to 2010? Yeah, me too. I remember being able to customize my career fighter with whatever brand deal I wanted, because whatever brand deal I got in the game was it was helping me out in the game too. Like I could sign with Muscle Farm, wear their shorts, put on their logo, and I got money for doing that, which is fucking cool. It's a really immersive aspect of any video game to have that opportunity. Skate 2 did the same thing back in the day, where you sign with brand deals in the game and you got money from the brand deals and exclusive shit from the brand deals. Now, because EA has to anal probe just about every company they buy with product placements, you can now not only put on Reebok gear, but you can now... you can only wear Reebok gear. Oh, okay, that's because EA struck a deal with Reebok, so now you can only wear their product, because fuck you, the player, and fuck everything you love, want, and desire in this game. That's my best EA evil laugh, I'm sorry. I won't do that again. Please don't unsubscribe. Now we have UFC 4, where EA really one-upped themselves, which we thought corporate greed was already at its highest with this nightmare of a company. No. Listen to this. Full-blown, full-length, full-screen advertisements in UFC 4. That's right, they finally did it. Those crazy sons of bitches at EA managed to sniff their own assholes a little bit harder and a little bit more intensely. Now, in a time where we have YouTube, Spotify, and other subscription-based services that come free, we have the option of paying a little bit extra for those services to no longer see ads in YouTube and Spotify and whatever the fuck. It sucks, but it's kind of fair because those companies need ad revenue to continue their platform, except for YouTube. So in order to still make their money and continue their service, they need you to pay like $5 to $10 a month to help pay for everything that they do for you to watch this service. It sucks, but it's also very fair. But we pay $60 fucking for a game like UFC 4. $60 fucking, a full price game. EA already made their money off of us from selling the game alone. That's the whole point of selling the fucking game at $60. You make your money's worth. We bought your shitty fucking copy and pasted UFC 3 rehash as UFC 4. Because let's face it, every UFC game since EA took over has really just been copy and pasted with like slight tweaks to the fucking submission and grappling aspect of the game. Now, EA did remove the ads after so much backlash, but we've seen this before, like I said, with Battlefront 2. We've already seen this tactic. And honestly, I feel the damage is already done. They already made their ad money, and I think this is the EA strategy. I could be wrong, it's a fucking theory. Like, EA knows what they do is bad. They know putting full-blown ads in a game to cover your whole screen is a bad idea. but for the fan backlash to build up, it takes a little bit of a month to take on, for fans to get really pissed, and for EA to realize fans are pissed, for them to take off the ads. But they expect it to happen. They know it's going to happen. They kind of just want that 1 month of insanely good advertising for the company that bought the ad space. They've already made their pornographic amount of money. It's done. They made their big bucks. Now all I have to do is just take it down and the game's back to normal. You love EA again because they did a good thing for the players. Nah, it's pretty fucked, man. Come on. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, EA. I feel like gamers are kind of catching on to the scheme that's being played out by AAA game companies. And I personally can't wait to see the destruction of these companies that are like this. Well, that's it, guys. That's all I wanted to rant about today.
You said you were going to talk about the Burger King thing at the start of the video. You said you were going to do that. You said that, didn't you?
God damn it, disembodied voice in my closet. Okay, so Burger King recently decided that invading Twitch was a good plan. They basically went to go on Twitch and would go to these streamers with tons of viewers and donate $5 to the streamers' channels, which is a perfect time for me to plug my own Twitch channel. Come on. Oh hey, it's me, disembodied voice in the closet. I don't know if you guys are aware of this or not, but I also have a Twitch channel up and running called Alan Woke Up, where I play RPG games like Batman Arkham Asylum, Wasteland 3, and whatever the fuck I feel like playing that day. So go ahead and check that out if you want to. It's a really good channel. I have a lot of fun doing it. I get to be a real jackass the way I am on here, but you get to see it live and in person. That's all I wanted to say. Ads, am I right? Okay, sorry about that, but because they went and donated this money to the Twitch streamer, whatever they put in the donation caption gets to be read aloud by either the Twitch streamer or the automated reader on the Twitch streamer's stream. That makes sense.
Thanks for your stream, Boki.
You're so welcome.
I have donated $5 so I can say that on the Burger King app you can get a Whopper, a small French fries and small drink for $5.
Listen, are you gonna sponsor me or not?
This doesn't sound bad entirely at first, honestly. Because, you know, a streamer gets $5. They get money donated to themselves. But looking at it more objectively, it's kind of fucked up. Yeah, the streamer made $5, but how much did BK make in advertisements? Millions, probably, at the minimum. How many people that were watching the stream went out and bought Burger King after that? It's just kind of shitty and really abusive towards streamers to kind of go in there without permission and plug your fucking shit on their time, to their viewers and subs that they worked incredibly hard for their entire Twitch career, and you just kind of swoop in and you make millions off of them for $5 at a time. It's kind of shitty. It's shitty. It's really shitty. Fuck you for that. Okay, so now that's really it. I just wanted you guys to know that ads are becoming shittier and more prevalent and more persistent in our everyday lives. Also, I wanted to thank the recent boost in subscribers that I had recently. Thank you, Mike Hahn, Minus Z, Negative Z, I'm sorry if I trash these names, and Yap Kai Chan for the most recent subs, and of course I always appreciate constant support from people like Jade of All Trades, who has her own channel and very good content. I recommend her content highly, and you get to go see her cute ass cat, which is always a plus in my book. And thank you Alted Venge for always supporting me, always commenting. I really appreciate everything you've done. Go check out her Twitch channel. You can find all the shit down below, all these links down below, and for the people that I didn't mention, go check out them and please go support them, offer them the same support you guys have given me. Also, big thanks to Paul Kelly for always commenting on my stuff and counting how many times I say fuck in the video. It's great to have this kind of fan engagement, honestly. And one last person I wanted to mention was That Is Really Cool Man, who always comments, and yes, I will eventually shred for you on one of these fine guitars in a video. I will do it eventually, I promise, just because you asked. That's it, guys. Thank you again for all the support, and stay woke.